had braids fall out in my car on the drive home, but I was just like, oh, it's whatever, my hair's just kind of short. Literally every single day, hair's falling out. Clumps, 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 clumps. A week later, half of my hair has fallen out. So then I text the lady, I'm like, okay, there's no excuse at this point. What the hell is going on? You telling me you the Grip Master Flex 3000 and all of my hair has fallen out? Tyra, and you're watching Tyra Talk. Don't forget to subscribe and follow my Instagram. Link in description. Don't forget to check out my newest videos. Oh, hi. So we are back with another story time, and we're gonna make it a get ready with me because, as I discussed with you all before, it takes me a really long time to do my makeup. So why would I just waste all that precious time putting on makeup on myself when I could just put it on camera? So today I'm gonna be telling you guys a salon horror story. Well, I guess she didn't really have a salon, but it was a hair horror story. I don't care. I alternate between the rural part of PA and Hagerstown. That being said, rural means not a lot of black people. So since I've been out here, whenever I have to do my hair, I just do it myself because all of the hair salons and everything aren't designed for me, of which I will make a whole video on. Okay, I was gonna talk about it in this video, then I thought about it. It's too much to share. Okay, I'm gonna have to do being black in a small town. That's a video. Unless I'm on campus, there's literally no black people ever. The only black people I see on a daily basis are me and my boyfriend. That's literally it. With that being said, it's really hard, obviously, then to find a barber, a hairdresser, whatever your choice is. This story actually takes place last fall, early this year, and during that time is recently after my big chop. Why I went bald and then why I grew my hair out is literally another video. As you guys know, I work with special needs adults, and the initial program I was doing within my company was a day program, which involved me going out in the community and taking my individuals to their job. In that, I was able to come across another black person who actually happened to have cornrows. So you already know, okay, I was right at him. I was like, oh my gosh, your hair is so beautiful. Where can I get this done? And he gave me this lady's number. He's like, yeah, her name is, and she does short hair. You don't even have to worry about it. It don't even matter that you just cut your hair. She's gonna be able to grip it up, no problem. Even though the guy told me I shouldn't have a problem to hit up the lady, I felt like, you know what, my hair is just a little bit too short, you know, I can't do it myself, so I'm not gonna, you know, have a stranger do it. So a few more months go by. We're at January at this point. When I initially got the referral, I was probably like, I don't know, a month or so in, and he was so sure that she was gonna be able to grip like my month-old hair. But I was like, I'm gonna wait. So I waited till 3 months, which was January. Sent her pics of my hair, everything. She was like, oh yes, girl, I got you. I'ma snatch it up, da-da-da. I was fully under the impression that this was a whole salon that I was gonna go to, and I was specifically seeing someone with the name that he recommended. So I'm like so excited. I'm telling my boyfriend, I'm telling my friends, I've been told my mom, like, you know, I've been told everybody that I'm about to get these braids. I pull up to get these braids done, and me pulling up was actually to downtown Hagerstown, which is fine, right? When you think you're pulling up to a salon. The lady calls me and says, oh yeah, there's parking out back, da-da-da. Figure out the parking situation. She couldn't find her parking pass, so I had to pay to park on the street. But I go upstairs. Now, once I realized it wasn't a salon and that I had to park on the street, I honestly should have left right then, right? Because you're thinking you're gonna go and pay $142 to get some medium raw strap length box braids, and you pull up and it's actually the woman's house. You should just leave, to be honest. However, I didn't leave. I was just like, oh, it's whatever, you know, maybe she's just trying to, you know, get herself off the ground. So I'm just gonna go support her. You know, you gotta support black businesses, okay? So it was no problem. The lady comes to the door, okay? She has booty crackling blonde twists. Mind you, they look good. And she told me she did them. And as I said, the person who had the braid in general, I liked his braid. That's why I asked him who did the hair. So I know the woman's talented, shop or not. She's talented. I'm like, it's whatever. So I go inside. She had to buzz me in, which, you know, classy. And there's this like mad, narrow wooden staircase. So we finally reached this woman's apartment, and all of the lights are off. So I'm like, all I see is one of them light up gray rocks and a single inflatable bed in the middle of the room. Mind you, there's also a kitchen down here. So I'm like, so the lady's like, oh yeah, my room is upstairs. I don't stay down here. I stay upstairs. I'm like, okay. So we go upstairs, and so she literally tells me she has a little futon, and you know, that's where she's gonna do my hair. And I'm like, okay, you know, whatever. I've had worse. I will tell stories. I sit down, mind you. When I came, the lady was like, I'm gonna wash your hair. I'm gonna blow dry your hair. All when I show up, she says, oh, I don't need to wash, blow dry, nothing. I'm just gonna get started. I can just hop right in. That should have been the second sign of run for the hills, but I didn't. I stayed. I was just like, okay, you know, she's gonna take, you know, even less time than I thought. because we don't have to do the wash and the blow dry. It's whatever. So she starts doing my hair and it hurts like a lot. I can feel every single time this woman is tugging on the dome, okay? I'm just like, oh my god, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And she's also like playing you as she's braiding my hair, and she's commenting literally every single thing that Joe does. She has comments. Mind you, I had already watched it at this point. So this is like the third time the daggone show is playing for me. And she's humming and hawing and oohing and ahhing and like so chatty and enthralled. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to have her braid my hair so I can get out of here. So as she's braiding my hair, she keeps trying to get me to talk. And as I stated, first of all, I thought I was coming to a salon. Second of all, I'm on the 3rd floor of this sketchy building. You got somebody that lives downstairs on a single futon. Like, woman, please don't talk to me. Like, you are lucky I'm still here right now. So she's braiding. And like every 30 minutes, I gotta go down and put money in my meter because she, as I stated, couldn't find her parking pass, so I had to pay to park my car on the road. Not to mention, I didn't bring any quarters because I didn't know I had to park my car on the road. So I'm using this woman's laundry money to park my car on the road. Then I had to go to a whole store and get change because she was like,
oh yeah, I've given you enough of my quarters. I need the rest of these for my load.
And as she's braiding my hair, the braids are literally coming out as she's braiding, and she's like replacing them during the process. I didn't say anything about the braids falling out, and she kept putting them back in, so I was just kind of like, oh, it's whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't say anything about the braids falling out like a dummy. I just kept sitting there letting this woman braid my head and talk, even though I was literally hating every second of being there. So I think it was some 10 hours later she finally finished. Mind you, she told me it was only going to take 6 hours. Finishes, and then she has her daughter come in and do the end. Well, as her daughter finishing my end, the hair is literally falling out of my head still, and the lady keep putting it back in, putting it back in, putting it back in, and my dumbass still sitting there like, oh yeah, she's just gonna put them back in, it's fine. So she finishes it, putting in all the braids. The daughter finishes tying up all the loose ends of my braids, and my dumbass pays the woman the full $140 for the braids, and I give her daughter a $10 tip for braiding the ends of my braids. You know, I was like, oh, since you were the helper, I want to make sure I give you a tip. I take some pictures, and that's about it. I go home. My boyfriend sees it, and he's just like, oh, it looks nice. You know, he don't really have that many words to say. Literally, that night, I had braids fall out. I had braids fall out in my car on the drive home, but I was just like, oh, it's whatever. My hair's just kind of short. Literally, every single day, hair's falling out. Clumps. Literally, a week later, half of my hair has fallen out. So then I text the lady. I'm like, okay, there's no excuse at this point. What the hell is going on? You telling me you the Grip Master Flex 3000 and all of my hair has fallen out? So she tells me, oh, just wait 2 weeks and I'll go ahead and braid it up for you. And I just felt like 2 weeks is too short of a time. You know what I mean? Like, I sent you pictures before and you told me that you could grip it. So I feel like I should wait like maybe 4 weeks before I come back to ensure your grip is going to be up to snuff. So I wait the amount of time I think is appropriate to where I think she can grip my hair up. And I text her, I said, hey, you know, it's Tyra. My hair is significantly longer now. I think now when you do my hair, you shouldn't have a problem, because she wasn't going to charge me to redo it. So when I text this woman for this, what y'all think she said? What y'all think? Right down below right now. What y'all think she said when I hit her up about a month later about redoing these braids that fell out within a week? If you guess I don't do braids anymore, you're the winner. Ding, ding, ding. She said,
yeah, I don't do braids anymore. Best of luck to you on your search to find a new stylist.
She didn't recommend anyone. She didn't apologize. And whenever she decided she didn't want to do braids anymore, she didn't tell me either. She literally just all of a sudden didn't do braids anymore. So I'm out $150 for a style that was supposed to last at least 5 weeks. It was over in 1. I think the moral of this story is don't do things out of desperation. I had been trying to do my own hair a lot and I had failed a lot. So when I finally found someone who could do hair, I was so excited. And also the fact that, you know, I saw tangible results. But I didn't account for the fact that my hair is only 3 months. And yeah, he's sitting here claiming to me that, oh, she can do this and she can do that. But as she's braiding my hair, it was literally falling out. Yet my dumb ass still sat there and let her do it. Clearly, if it's falling out while she's doing it, it's not going to last. And super clearly, if it's falling out while the ends are being braided, it's like most definitely not about to last. But me being all optimistic and excited to get the braids, I literally ignored all of those signs. I would caution against going to people's houses to get your hair done, but I gotta say, everybody gotta start from somewhere, you know what I mean? But if you're gonna be spending salon prices, you need to be at a salon. It's very clear in my situation, this lady just wanted a quick quick buck and that's that. Because if she truly planned on fixing my hair as she stated that she would, before she was quote out of business, she would have been like, look, I'm stopping hair on this day, so make sure you come get your braids done by then. You know what I mean? Okay, so now I want to know what y'all would have done. At what point would y'all have dipped out of this little arrangement? What would you have done once your braids started to fall out? What would you have said when she said come back in a few weeks to get them fixed? And most importantly, what would you have said when you hit her up and she said, oh, I don't do braids no more? Let me know down below. Don't forget to check out all of my latest videos. And until next time.